terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain.
Good morning, guys.
The offspring of that
Welcome to another day of our playthrough. Welcome to our continued playthrough of The Witcher. We're just playing the main game right now. We'll do the other stuff later. Thank you for the loots. I appreciate it. Oh, my camera needs to be on. My sound's working. Everything's good today, right? I did think about trying out the demo for Final Fantasy VII.
Begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Eluded him for years. Use Quinn to get rid of critical effects such as burning, bleeding, etc. Morning, Bo. Hopefully, I need some more energy, but we should be fine for the day.
You are in hard field. Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
Yeah.
Oh, oh no. This guy talks really weird. Where are we at? Did it just like automatically like sling us somewhere? I don't remember. Or maybe this is where we stopped yesterday. Or Monday. Friday? Friday.
We must requisition a share of your harvest. Don't know there is little left in your granaries. Soldiers are ready. This is too much.
I didn't mean to steal stuff. I gotta be more careful. I was trying to just pick stuff up off the ground there. Oh, whatever.
The Bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
The controller's not holding charge anymore.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot. We must requisition a share of your harvest. I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
Why does it like show red that when you like close to like accidentally stealing something? Kind of annoying. Always need like an adult. I don't even see this thing that they tell me is there. Random's been enhanced. Oh, there we go. A weird looking table. Okay.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Sounds good to me.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
Thanks for the loots.
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
You gotta be careful what you pick up. No X smashing, right? Zombies resisting. This time of the day, how do we sleep? Or meditate, I guess you don't sleep. I feel like meditating can't be that much different than sleep. I think that's what vampires do, is meditate to kind of go into a half sleep. Nobody sleeps in this town. Already do it? Oh, there it is. Wrong thing. I was wondering. We were looking at the wrong thing, though. Oh, zombie.
Nordling.
It didn't jump. I thought we could just like jump over that. Apparently not. Apparently not. We just kind of splatted. At least X doesn't jump. Does X jump? Kind of be nice if like game makers around the board just kind of decided to make their button standard around the. Kind of confusing sometimes.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Night timing, yeah. Pata pata puta puta pata. What are you doing?
Whoa!
Turn around, horsey.
Loar and I think.
Clouds look pretty.
Slow now. Whoa.
See, that's one of the problems that would happen in Red Dead Redemption 2. You would run like that, and you would hit a cart.
Whoa!
The nice thing about this, though, is you don't kill your horse, or it doesn't like throw you. What's really bad about doing that in Red Dead Redemption? You get off the horse, please. Yeah. All these herbs, we steal them. Consider stealing. See. Oh.
Bad
all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
I don't know. I mean, she's young enough. Why not try to save her, I guess?
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Where's Evie at today? I'm so used to her stopping by first thing. It's weird not seeing her. Come back, Evie!
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Save early and save often. I did watch some of the new Final Fantasy VII demo. It looks good, I guess. How do you make potions?
Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family and moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace. Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
What did I just do? Clicked on character, didn't I? Want it? You gain a certain you can advance the next level, get sprint points for killing monsters, completing quest. These points you can acquire abilities and improve the ones you already have. So confusing.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
These boys suck.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Got a lot of herbs. This game is so overwhelming, personally.
Farewell.
So overwhelming. There's so much to it. I wonder if I could just like wait here a while and see if she gets better. Back later, I guess. Yeah, there is a lot to this. could see why people want to play it like on easy or something. You know, that's what I said. Like watching the Final Fantasy VII remake demo. I don't. It doesn't look like.
That's it, Roach.
It doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like Final Fantasy VII. The battle system's way different, like way different. Graphics look way different. The voice actors are, you know, it has voice actors. It just feels different. I feel like it's one of those games that like the nostalgia, man. Which it'll be a good game, but it doesn't feel like Final Fantasy VII. Which I know the story will be basically the same. I think they're tweaking some of it or changing some of it. I don't know. Guess we'll just wait and see. It's just a demo, but it does feel like it's gonna be an interesting one. I'll play it eventually. I don't know if we'll play it when it first comes out. We'll see. Might just wait until it gets a little cheaper.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Winds howling. Trails fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Really?
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
It's a
Wolves
deuce.
hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not,
Sure.
right?
Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
A bunch of dogs.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. A dog, a kick-in pass-in, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die.
That's sad.
Too late. Attacked another. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away.
Aw.
Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Feel sad.
Good idea, could I?
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
You got off lucky, because I think in most, like, they were very anti all that stuff. Just getting kicked out, I mean, I guess it could be worse. Why would that guy hang himself, though? That seems dramatic. Like, why wouldn't you just, like, leave, right? Just leave. Go with him. Go with the hunter guy, and... I don't know, man. Brains are fun, I guess.
'Twas here.
Twas here.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
I don't know if you should hate these guys. I know they're like, they took over the land and stuff. I don't know.
Greetings.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Camera angle. Linen. Amateur's armor repair kit. There's a bunch of different kind of money in this. I don't know, like, which is what. Yeah, jump is O. I keep on forgetting that jump is O. That's why I fell there, and that's why I fell earlier. I keep on pushing X to jump.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Hey, we found honey. Bumbling bees, though.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wombs have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Kind of sad.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Well, at the core of which is called for good reason, proper preparation. Craft armor view. Gain some experience and develop your character, giving you a chance of winning the fight. It's really sad though. Like, why would? I don't know. Hunting is hunting, I guess.
Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Burned. Only a human could do this.
They killed the baby, the eggs too. Trained in this strain, the trampling the walls, father usurpers. Also break through the veil and enter the world of the living. Unlike necromancers, in doing so there are no reason. The objects must so endowed, wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instruments used for crime. That's one thing that like Dragon Age done crazy well. They always had so much like. Already did that. Game already did that. But like they had all the stories basically. Lose my train of thought. I can't think today. But they would even like read all the stories, like everything had voice acting, which to me has got to be like crazy. Like that's got to like add like crazy amount of length to like a game. And the voice acting was all pretty good in my opinion. I enjoyed all of it. Far away are we from this? Pretty decently far. Any side quests around? I don't think we have any side quests at the moment. No, we don't. We don't have any side quests. On here. There's stuff here, but there's not much to pick up. He didn't fight back. He didn't fight back. He just literally just sat there and died. That's sad. A lot of animals over here. We need somebody's poor horse. The horse. Ooh. One in an hour. I guess we should save our potions and whatnot.
Not so fast, Roach.
It was just the smell. Riding horseback is a giant pain in the butt. Does it mean my sword's broken? I don't know how you even repair stuff in this. Requires level 2. Item drop. I don't know how you repair stuff. Maybe you can only repair it if you have kits. Oh, so much to figure out. I've seen people play this game casually, and I don't get how. Like, it's a good game, but like trying to play it casually, I could not imagine. Like, I knew people that literally they'd play like once a week, if that. You know, like they'd make it like their Saturday stream thing. I don't know how people do that. It could be really exhausting trying to.
Go.
Trying to remember all you can do. Like, a lot of it's not even remembering the story, it's just like remembering everything else.
Slow now. Whoa. Run, Roach.
Run, Roach.
Take it easy.
In case. I don't know if we can beat the Griffin yet. We'll see. We'll find it awful fast. Why don't we grab that? Another bunch of are down here. Grab a bit of it while we're here.
Done what I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Well, same thing like hidden down here, sadly. Wait, where are we going? Oh. I didn't mean to do that. You're starting to touch something.
May the sun shine upon you.
That was funny.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the digging.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
I got really nothing. How do you? What is there? Is there? How do you like? Good morning, Chato. How you doing, my man? Sorry, I didn't see your comment. What's up? How's it going? How do you, I wonder how you break stuff down, right? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Wolfhide? Raw meat? Glass? This is pretty cool. I don't have enough money to repair this. We need some more money.
So long.
Okay. Inventory. We crafted armor. Where'd it go? Where's the? Oh, it automatically equipped it. Okay. Automatically equipped it. I don't know if I like the mechanic war stuff. You have to repair stuff a lot. There's no more quests here. Okay.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears her rump for the Blackens. Just a whore.
Little whore. I feel like if I'm gonna get called by a whore, I would want to buy that chick, right? What's up, Carrie? How you doing?
Slow now. Whoa.
How's the lovely Carrie?
Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes. This Boyan, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
How's the lovely Carrie?
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Pretty good.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him.
Feels like yeah.
What else could he want from two witches?
Yes, of course I
Go
missed you,
on.
Carrie.
Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
But yeah, what you been up to, Carrie? Anything fun? I think you got more into gaming again.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Through the thunder potion. Just equip it. I've seen a lot of people lately come and go. Is this the way of the world, right? I think as a small streamer, you always kind of notice when people are gone. It's kind of annoying. Kind of sick sometimes.
Whoa!
But save just in case, right? Always save. All the save. Save. Blah, 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 blah.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths.
What's up, Goo? How you doing, lovely?
Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
How you doing?
Maybe.
How you doing?
Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
I'm pretty good. Not too bad. Enjoying Witcher. Not real far in it, but it's been fun. This game is like a movie. It is. There's a lot to it.
Watch out.
I missed.
It's about to die.
Oh, I missed my button. Have you played this yet, Goo? Oh, Boo Goo, have you played this? I missed. I tried to dodge that and it didn't work. No. It's pretty good, but it is really super duper in depth. There's a lot to it. I watched it on Netflix. How did you like it? I haven't watched this series yet. I love it. I haven't. I'll get around to watching it eventually. Oh, the horse not bucked me. I think I'm dead. Alert, you need to work. Grrr, you'll love it too. Yeah, I'll watch it eventually. I just need to find time, I guess. Just get do some of the other stuff I've started watching. But have a good day, Goo. Thank you for stopping by and chatting with us. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. That other Witcher is freaking useless, bro. He didn't even help us. He literally did not help us. He just sat there. The guy's like, man, nah, I can't help. I'll just watch.
Not bad, not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Lop its head off. Monster brain, Griffin feathers, infused dust, monster claw, Griffin eggs, Griffin mutagen. It saved one of its eggs. That's so sad. Kind of crazy how bad we feel for animals, and they're pretty heartless in general. Really, like animals are, I don't know, like even like the so-called like peaceful like ones that just eat like grass all the time are pretty heartless and pretty whatever word you want to use. Alchemy. We need more money. Let's see. I wonder what the difference between these two mutagens are. What's this one over here? Fidelity, I think that's more than what we got, right? Nah, same thing. It's hard to believe I had this horse this long, that prick still kicked me off. Place of power. We should actually, can we meditate here? I think you can meditate like anywhere. Meditate till morning. Get the daylight. Oh, look. I think we might be doing quests a bit too much though already, because we literally don't really have the supplies for a lot of it. Oh, this is a wraith. We need to change our magic to... Trap. What's a trap? Gain 1 ability point? Nice. I don't know where that wraith went. Oh, wrong one. Shoot. Oh. We're just waiting for our magic to come back, which I don't know if it comes back without fighting. Oh, wraiths? Maybe that's not the same thing I thought we were fighting. I thought we fought wraiths earlier, but maybe that wasn't a wraith. But I think it was like a boss race, so maybe that was the problem. I don't know. Sword, one axe. Sweet. Magic item. Outlets, water. Is that everything in here, I think? Some more shrooms. What is? I don't remember what we just got. 42, 34 to 40. It still better, but I don't know. It says it's not. I think it's because it needs to be repaired, right? That's -2, 3. Yeah, it's just the repaired thing I think is lower. Seems like we never switch our silver sword, or yet to find another silver sword. Chance to cause bleeding. Okay. Trophies, saddlebags. I love exploring stuff like this. I think this game does a pretty good job too with the dungeons, and compared to like Skyrim.
It's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
You could do that twice, okay. Ba 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 ba. I wonder if we should go. I guess we can while we're here. Go around and pick up some herbs, just in case we need them. Herbs don't really weigh anything, I don't think. Over here, it looks like. Guess that's just fire. Remains who died childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by a pox. We still have a sword? Apparently not. Wrong with the world, you can't steal a sword off a dead person. I'm guessing with that raise, I guess, doesn't say raise. Run, Roach.
Slower.
Where's that? Is that below us? I think it is. It's below us. Wonder what that was on the map, but time moves kind of weird in this game.
Go, go.
Ben, coal, a bunch of crap. Pig hide. Something else here, right? Still ingot. Should be able to like craft quite a bit of stuff next time we get in town. I think we parked our horse and poison. Fine, right? Parked him right in like a big thing of poison.
Take it easy.
I guess we should meditate. for at least an hour. An hour. Can't do that now. I'm on my horse. You imagine just like, I'm gonna meditate right in the middle of the road. Oh, I did it too much there, but it's fine, I guess.
That's it, Roach. Giddy up.
Oh, we're doing push-ups.
Sheath this sword now.
How do I sheath it?
Better, Nordling.
I keep on accidentally pulling my sword out. That's what he said, right? It was an accident. Didn't mean to whip my sword out. Picked everybody off. It happened.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
You guys are douches.
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Change options. Make a quick decision because around that. Take the coin. Of course, take the coin. Even if you hate the guys, at least you can take their money.
Case rich.
Out of my way.
Please, no more. Mercy.
Est-ce que blesse? Non. Surtout Ian est secoué là. Sans dommage.
Who's there?
Please, no more.
That 15 lashes. Don't they know how to count to 15?
Stop!
I guess not take. I don't know. Like not taking the coin would have been a good option there. At least the game like takes it that you took it, and that means you're a part of these guys. But I hope it doesn't go that route. Because to me, it always does feel like you should take their gold or take whatever, even if you don't agree with them, just because it takes a little bit of their money out. What it feels like to me, anyways. You know, kind of less money for them too. The heck is this door? That's weird.
Run, Roach. Hey there.
Hey there.
Faster.
Let's go.
Guess we should sell all these extra swords. I don't know why you'd keep them. I mean, I guess you could store them.
Return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this
Seems
time?
kind of weird to store them though. I've done that in a lot of games. Just store the crap.
Show me what you got.
I guess you could sell them or you could break them down. We'll just sell them though. How much do we get from them? I guess 4, 4, 4. Like nothing. Get a little money from swords and stuff. You somehow got something that we have to be level 14 to use somehow. Not sure how. Yeah, you don't get much. You might as well just keep it, I guess. Noonwraith Trophy, bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Cool.
So long.
Dang, look at all these quests they've added. Good folk, you no longer live it. Ah, okay. Take them all.
When the Black Ones laid siege to Vizima, they burned the outskirts to the ground. Freak.
Take all their papers. Right, forget anybody else that wants to read that stuff.
I knows what I knows.
I knows what's I knows.
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
Looking for trouble?
Be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab a glass of water. Be right back. My eyes feel so bad. Look, drying out. Vesemir.
Come to Pappy. I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck. Come to Pappy.
Cat say this. Right, puss. Puss, puss.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
I hope we can talk to that little guy out here. I wonder if this guy gives us better prices for selling stuff. He called me a freak. Rudest.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Kind of crazy they threaten these guys. They like really. Everybody's got a lot of balls, man. Got a lot of balls. They do it to level 4 anyways. If it ain't worth much, we'll keep it. Anything? Bias. Might as well just dismantle it, right? You already read this, you've read this. It's cool, it tells you if you read it or not, too. This game's pretty, like, nice in a lot of different ways that you never really think about. Other than after you play for a while and think, man, this is really annoying in other RPGs. There's a lot of, like, nice little things that just makes the game nice and easy. Cat hissing at me.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
No, let's go beat him up.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
Jeez Louise, lady.
They say witches steal young'uns. That's true. What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Just wipe that entire group of people. Why would you help that lady? She just literally busted that other chick in the face with a
See
taser.
his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
We didn't have to use swords, guys. We could just
So
punch them
much
to
for
death.
not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
People fear what they don't understand.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses.
Thank you, Lutz.
You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Or like to think, huh? Kind of gotta be careful with these main quests, man. Like this one, they didn't even give me a warning. I should have like maybe seen if those flyers gave us any new quests before we done this. I just didn't realize that this would happen.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Wait, what? We just watched this.
After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
That's weird. I just repeated that from earlier, but it's no big deal. Interesting. One day later. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do the thing.
It must suffice.
Thinking you cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Full lice, gross.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
What? I don't. Too many choices in this game. I need more information.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
rescue a child.
Anais was not just any child. She was a pawn in a game you did not understand. You and Roach did not rescue her at all. At most, you moved her from one edge of the board to the other, fanning the flames of conflict.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Texas.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
A wedding directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable.
Which one do we pick? We just take them all. Still all the stuff, right?
Directly out of Nordling tales.
Harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing force continue to exist with the Empire. This conflict between the noble tries to slap face brother basically refuses to take a bride.
A shame I have no time.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Oh. Let's booba the perps.
Daifen Aden in Karn eb Marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Veljen namen, vatkan favor.
I should have stopped a second ago. First time, yeah. First time.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned.
and she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her.
Looks ticked.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
That works.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of it.
I think I'm gonna take stop here. We might come back and play in a minute. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Go do something. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes, give or take. Probably about closer to 15. Or we might switch over and play something else, but we might just come back and play this. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. So it won't be too long, I think. Save it here. Then we'll close it.
Get for one day.
Thank you for the loots. I appreciate it. So we'll just stop here. I said we might come back and just play it some more, or we might switch over and play Spyro or something. Been meaning to get into Spyro. We'll add a stream, Maka Hill.